Christmas in the USSR was a complicated affair, shrouded in layers of political and social complexities. The Soviet Union, officially atheist, discouraged religious celebrations, viewing them as a threat to the state's ideology. Christmas, with its roots deeply planted in religious tradition, was pushed aside in favor of secular New Year festivities, which were promoted as the primary winter celebration. But the spirit of Christmas, the desire for family, warmth, and good cheer, couldn't be entirely suppressed, even under strict regulations. Imagine a time when celebrating Christmas openly could get you into trouble, facing potential repercussions from the authorities. That was the reality for many people living in the Soviet Union, where fear and caution dictated their actions. Instead of carols and church services, people often celebrated in secret, behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Despite the restrictions, people found ways to keep the spirit of Christmas alive through small, intimate gatherings. Food played a central role in this hidden celebration, becoming a symbol of resistance and cultural preservation. Traditional dishes passed down through generations became symbols of resilience, family, and faith, embodying the essence of the holiday. The Christmas table, laden with homemade delicacies, transformed into a haven of warmth and tradition, a sanctuary from the outside world. These culinary traditions, born out of scarcity and secrecy, offer a fascinating glimpse into a forgotten chapter of Christmas history, revealing the strength of the human spirit. They tell a story of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of food to unite and comfort even in the most challenging of times. Christmas under Soviet rule was a time of quiet celebration. Open displays of religious belief were discouraged, so people adapted. Christmas trees, known as New Year trees, were decorated with secular ornaments. Gifts were exchanged on New Year's Eve, delivered not by Santa Claus but by Ded Moroz or Grandfather Frost and his granddaughter Snegorochka. The aroma of traditional Christmas foods filled homes, even if their significance was veiled. These dishes, often made with simple, readily available ingredients, were a testament to the resourcefulness of Soviet cooks. They transformed humble ingredients into culinary masterpieces, preserving flavors and traditions despite the challenges. The Christmas Eve meal, often enjoyed in the privacy of one's home, became a symbol of defiance. It was a quiet rebellion against the suppression of tradition, a way to hold on to cherished customs. At the heart of the Soviet Christmas feast was a dish called CUCHA. This humble but hearty dish, made from boiled wheat berries, honey, poppy seeds, and sometimes nuts and dried fruits, was more than just a meal. It was a symbol of hope, prosperity, and the promise of a good harvest. Another staple was vinaigrette, a vibrant salad of cooked beets, potatoes, carrots, pickles, and sauerkraut. This colorful dish, bursting with contrasting flavors and textures, represented the diversity and resilience of the Soviet people. No Soviet Christmas feast was complete without piroshki, small baked or fried buns filled with a variety of savory fillings. Popular choices included cabbage, mushrooms, meat, or potatoes. These little pockets of flavor, enjoyed by young and old alike, symbolized abundance and good fortune. The recipes for these traditional Christmas dishes were often closely guarded family secrets, passed down orally from mother to daughter, grandmother to granddaughter. There were no fancy cookbooks or online tutorials, just the whispered instructions and practiced hands of generations past. These recipes were more than just a list of ingredients and measurements. They were a culinary inheritance, a connection to the past, and a way to keep traditions alive. Each ingredient had a story, a reason for being included, a significance that transcended its culinary purpose. The act of preparing these dishes was a labor of love, a way to honor family and heritage. The kitchen transformed into a space of shared stories, laughter, and the comforting aroma of tradition. Section 5. Memories of Christmas Past. A Grandmother's Tale. I remember my grandmother making CUCHA every Christmas Eve, recalls Irina, a woman in her late 70s who grew up in Soviet Ukraine. Her eyes light up as she speaks, the memories vivid and cherished. She would soak the wheat berries overnight, singing old folk songs as she worked. The melodies would fill the house, creating a warm and comforting atmosphere. The air would be thick with the scent of honey and poppy seeds, mingling with the aroma of other traditional dishes being prepared. We weren't allowed to decorate a Christmas tree openly, she continues, her voice softening. The government discouraged such displays, but we found our own ways to celebrate. But my grandmother would sneak a small fir branch into the house and decorate it with dried apples and walnuts. It was our little secret, a symbol of resistance and hope. It wasn't much, but it felt magical. That small branch brought a sense of wonder and joy to our home. Irina's memories offer a poignant glimpse into the realities of celebrating Christmas in the USSR. Despite the restrictions, families found ways to keep their traditions alive. It was a time of quiet defiance, of finding joy and meaning in simple pleasures, and of keeping traditions alive against all odds. These memories are a testament to the resilience and spirit of those who lived through those challenging times. Section 6. Adaptation and Innovation, the evolving Christmas table. While traditional dishes remained at the heart of the Soviet Christmas feast, the realities of life under Soviet rule led to adaptations and innovations. Scarcity of ingredients forced cooks to be resourceful, substituting ingredients or adapting recipes to suit what was available. For example, if meat was scarce, cooks might use more vegetables or grains in their pierogi fillings. If certain spices were unavailable, they would experiment with local herbs and seasonings, creating unique flavor combinations. This spirit of adaptation and innovation led to the development of regional variations on classic dishes. Each region of the vast Soviet Union developed its own unique culinary traditions, influenced by local ingredients and cultural influences. Section 7. The sweetest part of Christmas. No Christmas feast is complete without something sweet, and the Soviet Christmas was no exception. Vatrushka, a type of sweet bread often filled with tvorog, a type of fresh cheese, was a popular treat. Another favorite was pryaniki, spiced gingerbread cookies often decorated with intricate icing designs. These cookies, imbued with the warm flavors of cinnamon, ginger, and cloves, were a symbol of warmth and festivity. These sweet treats, often enjoyed with tea or compote, a traditional fruit drink, provided a sweet ending to the celebratory meal. They were a reminder that even in challenging times, there was always room for a little sweetness and joy. Section 8. Beyond the festive table, preserving traditions. The significance of Christmas food in the USSR extended beyond the festive table. These culinary traditions played a vital role in preserving cultural identity and passing down heritage in a time when religious and cultural expression were suppressed. The act of preparing traditional dishes together as a family was a way to connect with one's roots, to share stories and memories, and to keep the spirit of Christmas alive in the hearts of younger generations. These traditions, forged in a time of hardship and uncertainty, served as a powerful reminder of the enduring strength of family, community, and the human spirit. Section 9. The enduring spirit of Christmas in the former USSR. Despite decades of official atheism, the spirit of Christmas never truly disappeared in the former Soviet Union. With the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, people were once again free to celebrate Christmas openly. Today, Christmas is celebrated with renewed enthusiasm in many former Soviet republics. Churches hold Christmas Eve services, carols fill the air, and families gather to share festive meals. While the context has changed, the importance of food in celebrating Christmas remains. Traditional dishes, once enjoyed in secret, now take center stage at Christmas feasts, a testament to their enduring appeal and cultural significance. Section 10. From Soviet suppers to global tables, a culinary crossover. The culinary traditions of the Soviet Christmas, once hidden behind the Iron Curtain, are now finding new life in the global culinary landscape. As people from the former Soviet Union have emigrated around the world, they have taken their culinary traditions with them. Today, you can find restaurants serving Soviet-inspired Christmas dishes in cities from New York to London to Sydney. These dishes, with their unique flavors and historical significance, offer a taste of a forgotten chapter of Christmas history. The growing popularity of these dishes reflects a broader trend of interest in global cuisine and a desire to explore culinary traditions from around the world. Section 11. A taste of history, the legacy of Soviet Christmas cuisine. The story of Soviet Christmas food is a testament to the enduring power of food to unite, comfort, and preserve cultural identity. These meals were often the highlight of the season, bringing families and communities together in a shared experience of joy and togetherness. These dishes, born out of scarcity and secrecy, offer a fascinating glimpse into a bygone era and a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit finds ways to shine through. The creativity and resourcefulness of the people during these times are reflected in the unique flavors and techniques used in these recipes. The next time you encounter a dish like CUCHA or pierogi, take a moment to appreciate its rich history and the generations of hands that have shaped its flavors. These dishes are a bridge to the past, connecting us to the stories and traditions of those who came before us. These dishes are more than just food. They are a taste of history, a celebration of resilience, and a reminder of the enduring power of tradition. Each bite carries with it the legacy of a culture that has survived and thrived through adversity. As we gather around our own Christmas tables this year, let us remember the stories behind the dishes we share and appreciate the cultural tapestry that food weaves together. Let us honor the past while creating new memories with our loved ones, continuing the legacy of these cherished traditions.